we are talking about using the Kimura to escape the back in the general underhook position, okay? The idea sometimes that a regular back escape right here, if he has me here and I do the head over the arm escape, right? I start escaping out like this. I can try and turn into his guard, but a lot of the times he ends up on top, mounted or half guard, right? And I end up down here trying to fight for an underhook. But I went from back control to the bottom. I mean, you know, he's not on my back, but you know, it's your choice. Another option that you can have that I like is fighting back with the Kimura, okay? So we're gonna talk about just bullying it, getting to a certain position. There's 3 positions that you finish the Kimura from generally. One is the guard, okay? So whether I have in the guard, I have a Kimura, whether I have a triangle, whatever variation of some kind of guard Kimura. Another one is side control, where I get him from over here, right? I have my finishing position this way. The other third main one is from the north-south position where I'm at. Right now, we're just gonna talk about getting him to the side control version. That's just all that we're worried about. So he's got a back body lock around me. We're talking underhooks. The first thing I want to do is I want to pick the top hand. I'm going to put my hand on top of his wrist, no thumbs, and I'm going to hook underneath his elbow, behind his elbow. So I'm not over the top, I'm here. Now if he's squeezed tight, I can't get inside here. So what I need to start doing is low squat base, hips start going forward. Wrestlers call it a hip heist. I start pushing my hips forward. This allows room for my arm to come through. Now I can connect. There's gonna be a little pop when you pop your hips forward. Boom, now we're in the free phase. So he can try and run around, take my back. Right, we're gonna get into that do-si-do. So if I drive my weight on his shoulder downward, so if I'm pulling his shoulder downward, I'm just gonna bully him to side control. And I get to this position, kickstand, turn, leg over the head, finish the submission. I'm trying to get into this position. Now, another thing I can do, inside. Now, once I get to the free phase, sometimes he keeps circling around me. So something I can do to stop that is just to hook his leg. But I want to keep my knee on the outside. I prefer to keep it on the outside in Kimuras, not across the inside. His weight can land on me. So I can sit, drop, hook, flip. Put the wrist on the ground, pivot, same spot. Boom, that's what I'm trying to get. So one or the other happens. I'm either going to bully him, just bully him down, or I'm going to use the hook flip. Nice up here. So we're going to use that concept, and I want you to understand this new one from the ground, because we're going to land here a lot. We're going to land in this position a lot. Even from side control or half guard, I want to avoid the ribs on the mat position, especially when I'm here. He can go for arm bar counters, he can do all kinds of stuff. Chest to chest is what sucks, okay? Even in half guard here, chest to chest, no bueno. So I like to use hooks, so I'm lifting them and making them move. For example, he's got a body lock around me here, I attack the near side arm. So now my footwork, I want you to watch my footwork. Just stay there. I'm gonna catch one. I'm gonna catch his leg here, I'm gonna catch his leg here, okay? So even if I catch the leg here, he's actually gonna surf my entire shin. I get that wrist control position, I sit. Now I don't wanna go down to here. I always try to stay up. And I always keep trying to come through. I can lift him, look. In the wrist. So let's say I catch the other leg. Right? From here, boom. Legs on the outside, just like we did from the single leg version. Right, where I kicked him over, boom. So it's a concept. You gotta understand it's a concept. I can use it in several places in the game. We can be wrestling, he can take me down. Even if I wanted to even if I was in half guard and I attacked this guy here, instead of me being here, if I was here, or more so if I was here, I'm on this outside, that's where I get this crank going, you see? And that flip. So when attacking a Kimura, avoid this position. Avoid being on your ribs. Try to get to the butterfly. And the best, in my opinion, for rotation is when I'm butterfly on the outside of him like this. Here, he has a little bit more weight on me. Okay? So, one last time, you can body on me. Oh, we hit the ground. I try and get the arm, the hook. you.